welcome back. Have you guys watched this video of Smackist spray?
It's up to you, guy.
Can you prefer us like a Smackist?
Not like that guy.
No, you try.
As we are beginning this.
Yeah, let's begin this.
But that slang, some of it lives you. But that kid had like conk, O-level slang, like when you love the school too much.
Yeah.
What does it bless Amegu? What?
So like, give you a break for this pod. How would you do it? Like, how would you do it?
Man, I can't even start.
You
don't tell me this shit before I plan. Go to say bless our pod.
Hey, go to
Man, so it's a whole thing, bro.
Man, that video was really hard.
That was so hard. I looked at it, I was like, shit, I was once like this.
Good. Thank you for having me. Good. Can you say some about this food of this mango we're about to touch up?
That slang is crazy.
And you guys have done something to Ugandan culture. The school has contributed some solid slang.
We have
gum.
Form 1.
Gum.
Mass. As in miss.
Hey! Edmund Mass.
Hey, bruh.
I think you've even forgotten some of it because it's more.
You have Maiza. Tacha. That one's a new one. I will not even lie to you.
Tacha. It's me good.
But Black slang is so hard. It's so hard.
Anyways, man, what are we beginning with before we do the questions?
Man, there's this thing they just made. Not everyone who goes to church is a good person.
Yeah.
That's actually so real. Like, we start from bibs. First, we start from bibs.
But like, let's define a good person.
A good person.
Yeah, let's define a good person.
A good person, good in character. Like, we use Google.
But like, nobody is truly good. Like,
no one is truly good.
Yeah.
But the people who post Bible quotes, the people who already say the nicest things.
People, I watched Conclave. Yeah? That guy gave a speech.
Certainty.
Certainty. Oh, without certainty, with certainty, there is no mystery. And without mystery, there is no faith.
Bruh. So it was like a 1 minute speech. Certainty.
Good. You know this babe called Thikiana? No, she's one of the babes who did the Yalevi thing. Like when Yalevi came to Uganda, apparently, like I don't know if she already had a following on TikTok, but she went and did things to him.
She touched him from stage.
She touched him.
Everybody playing back.
No, she has her things.
Like the white top.
No, she was all black. So she went there, did things with Yalevi. So man, I was scrolling through my TikTok during this examination period. So I followed her account, and then I'm seeing she's called Thikiana, but she's a Christian. Like her bio has Christian. I'm like, come. So the first videos I see, she's a Christian. She's a good woman. Then I learned on some video where they were talking about like guys, like her followers were complaining that like she did all of these things to Yalevi, but like the crib where she lives is funny, like it looks funny. So they're like, man,
explain funny.
As in, it's not like, because a babe like a bad year, she's supposed to be like living in an apartment. She was in her parents' square. So guys were complaining, and she was like, you can't complain because I'm living with my parents, blah blah. So I'm like, she's a calm babe. So I see another video where they're like, this babe is one of the shorties that worked on Yalevi. I went back to that's when TikTok started showing me the twerking thing. I was like, yo. So why do shorties do that? You go to her bio, it's Christian, she has a Bible verse.
Jeremiah 29:11.
But
I've mastered it. Like every babe.
Like every babe who's bio, I see that another Bible verse. Like let's say they put Genesis, like
no one does Genesis.
Genesis
is weird.
This guy knows that.
or like Kings or Numbers or something.
Kings.
Hey.
What's in Kings? Kings is just history.
That's Solomon book.
Yeah.
You don't know your Bible.
No, I know my Bible.
Wait, Solomon is in Kings.
Let me tell you, people, They put
all in Kings.
They put the prophets, those are the prophetic books, and the gospels and the letters of the apostles. That's where the message is. Kings is for history. There's nothing. Elijah, for you when you put Genesis, guys get scared. Because really even Genesis, there's nothing serious in Genesis. There's nothing serious in Genesis.
All those quotes that they be putting, I don't know. Like, you can look at something like, oh, you have read this bar from someone. This is a Kanye bar.
Yeah.
You can't me. I have never zag anything, bro.
Man, I don't know if even those shorties go to church.
What I know about those babes, They okay.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know how to. You know how volatility works. Like you pour a sanitizer somewhere, it's going to dry up, chap.
Bro.
So these babes are in that phase where they're trying to be with God.
Yeah.
So that's like the sanitizer. But once in a while, it dries up. Then the freak comes out.
Most people pray before they eat their food.
So you should pray before you eat your food.
No, like I'm saying, people pray before they eat their food because that's something they've been told since they were children. So a lot of these babes, they post that godly stuff because that is how they have. It's just part of their tradition, but they're not really religious. So go and post her Jeremiah. I'll find out Fundas on Saturday.
Yeah,
find out Fundas.
No, we've experienced some of these babes. Yeah?
And she's passing around the bottle.
There's a babe in COVID.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say her name. She touched guys. Chisasi ends. She rounded. Let me just say my boys. Those guys don't spend time like that, but let me just say my boys. She rounded them. Then after COVID, but found God. How? She had cleared all those guys. Well, like maybe she's actually found God.
Yeah.
She hadn't found God in the sense that she was no longer doing those things. She had found God, and then she was now hiding those things from the rest of the world. Like she no longer allowed people to find out she was doing that shit. So she'll get you, like Christian, have that conversation. Then she's like, how this guy is going to keep my shit low key?
Yeah.
Gives you your share, and you're like. Then she goes to the next guy. I'm not saying her name. But you know yourself.
She always play it.
Yeah, but
Jeremiah 29:11.
But like in conclusion, people go to church because it's tradition, not because church means anything to them.
One of our lecturers told me, the only reason he goes to church, he's an atheist, you even know him. He told me the only reason he goes to church is because he has to keep appearances. It's because if he doesn't go to church, people actually realize that he's a pure atheist. But when he goes to church, they're like, nah, he comes, he prays with us, sits with us.
But bro, what do atheists do like when they reach God? Like what can you even tell them, bro?
But like,
what if it's not
atheism, that thing, like, it's mostly academics and scientists who are atheists. And the reason why those guys are atheists, there is a point, like, there is a point, like, if you're reading the Bible, you get to a point where you read parts of the Bible and the Holy Spirit just takes over you. So those guys get to a point in their academic life, they deal with concepts where they can no longer believe in God. And like these guys, the quantum physicists, like they observe the universe and they find out there are other like galaxies between, and they're like, man, there's no God here. There's no, like, their work doesn't have God, so man, they stop believing. Our professors in law, they interact with like crazy stuff in law, and they're like, nada, God no longer exists, and they chill. Bro,
professors also.
Bro,
so many.
First of all, the first, like, there's even commandments. 10 commandments. These are the first laws that were ever known to man.
Okay,
bro.
from the African.
They were not the first laws that were ever made to man. Those were the first laws that were made known to the Jews, but other societies had their own laws.
Seeing law student.
No.
I'm telling you, what lie?
Okay, but when you do what's it, constitutional history?
Yeah, constitutional history.
You realize,
and then also DVS.
You realize that religion was a tool for subservience, like to make us absolutely loyal to someone. But the poor shall be wealthy in death. Happy others that suffer now. Some shit like that.
Napoleon also talked about it. Like Napoleon didn't believe in God.
Even J. Cole talked about it.
J. Cole said God. J. Cole believes.
Okay, I believe in God because I tried that path. The path these guys are on.
The atheism part.
And I realized that, man, you cannot be there and your life is just like you have no one to thank.
You know?
So
Actually, those guys are thankful.
Do you know what
Albert Einstein was an atheist.
Thankful to
Being an
who was he
atheist,
thankful to?
he was thankful to people. For example,
to science.
like let me tell you, there's a lot. We've actually.
The good
Let me
of
tell you,
science.
we've talked about religious people. Do you know there's religious people that will walk into this room? Guy went to church. We will do something together, like we'll do a task together. We'll help him with that task. But after that task is done, he will walk out. But the atheist will thank each and every one of us for what we've contributed. You understand?
That's character. It's not a
That's
show.
his character.
You're not
Because there are people
stereotyping.
who are like atheists and
And
they're
that's what I'm
spiritual.
saying. Atheists have something in their life that drives them.
Let me tell you,
Mm.
you need that one guy. Okay, God. You need God. You need God to be there, and
Yeah.
I'm not that guy who's going to be praying all the time. God give me this. God give me
Yeah.
this. But like you need that to have that point where man things have all failed,
Yeah.
and all you can do is pray.
Yeah.
So now that guy, when everything fails, what does he do?
Man.
I don't know, man.
Me, I know when everything fails, I first go and repent.
You must repent.
Hey.
What new path? God give me this. I'll change.
Man, me when I'm praying, I don't overlie to God anymore, bro.
Until now, that's a
It's
normal
not
prayer.
lying.
I've told you at a point of desperation.
Mm.
That's when you need God. Because in these other prayers, just being thankful, asking for this, asking for
Me,
that.
I think all human beings are in a way atheists. Like they're not as serious about their faith as they should be. Because in my Bible study, they told me, bro, you have to be so serious about faith. You have to do more than, like, you have to go above and beyond. So if you're just doing the basics, you're going to church, you're praying before you eat your megu. Nah,
But
doesn't work like
I
that.
feel like at the bottom of it all,
Yeah.
you have to believe in God.
Yeah.
That's because I have my boy mine, yeah?
Yeah.
And he talks about all this nonsense, but how God, the word God, like G-O-A-T, like
Yeah.
nowadays the God, we all know that.
Yeah.
God over all others.
No. That's that shit, eh? That's stupid shit. And then there's also this, remember how God said we are his sheep, what? Our flock, which he, eh? Now, remember how the God is obstinate.
Yeah.
Remember,
Omnipotent.
no, that's God. Omnipotent, like, as in tight,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
too hard. But like I'm talking about how the goats, as in Embuzi,
Mm.
yeah, like when you like when you take me to the market, not the market, to graze, it's refusing,
Uh-huh.
eh? Like it's refusing. Then when you're even taking it back home,
Mm.
it's still refusing.
Yeah.
So like apparently with that, it's you refusing God, God's will, what things like that. Boba. Also the devil's sign is a God because you know
Yeah.
it actually is. Then
Yeah.
Boba the word God was brought in by the Satanists of this world. Why would you guys fuck that shit? It's just an abbreviation, man. Like it's not that deep, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, just believe in God. I feel like that's the bottom line.
But
Yeah.
you know, to believe in God, you have to believe in Satan as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You have to believe. You have to
You have to,
believe he
you have to
exists.
you have to acknowledge.
That he exists, but you
Don't
don't need to
believe in
believe
him.
in that nigga.
Yeah.
You acknowledge.
Yeah, I like how we use words.
No, yeah. Oh yeah, believing in. No, you have to believe.
No, you have to acknowledge his existence.
Ah.
Like, no.
His existence.
For example, if you believe there is good in the world, you have to acknowledge that there is also evil
You
in
believe
the world.
there's good,
But you don't believe in
you
that
must
evil.
believe there's evil
But you
as
don't
well.
believe in that
Yeah,
evil.
you don't
Like, that's
believe
the
in
way
that
to
evil.
go.
That's
Why are
the
you
way to
deciding?
go.
Why are you
That's
That is
not
what
the way to
belief
go.
Why are you
means.
deciding for us?
No, that is what belief means.
Why are you deciding for
That
us?
is what belief
No.
means.
That's what belief means.
That is what
No,
belief
why
means.
can't I believe in the evil?
As in, you believe the evil exists, but like.
No, why can't I believe that the evil is what I want? Like I believe in
No,
the
like,
evil.
Then do
you
it,
try
do it,
to
do
be
it.
your own opinion,
Exactly.
but,
That's what I'm telling you. You have to believe
In the
Satan.
devil. As in.
You have to, if you believe in God, you have to believe in
You
Satan.
have to acknowledge Satan.
Okay, you know what? We continue.
You can't serve two masters at a go.
I mean,
Bible is
that's not how-
explicitly
that's-
clear.
You know what mashes me by the most? Actually, that mashes me the most. You know, Muslims be like, I don't drink. Drinking is haram. Then he brings a babe over and gives the babe. Is it fornication haram as well?
I don't know. Maybe in Islam it's not.
It is.
It
Fornication
is
is haram.
haram if she's not your wife.
He bets. Is that betting haram as well?
No, I don't think.
I can't speak for the Islamic people.
I mean, in Islam, smoking is not haram.
Let me
It's
tell
not.
you,
It's
drinking is haram.
Because the shisha comes from Arabia. So for them, drinking is a problem, but smoking isn't
Actually,
a
yeah,
problem.
because you know those guys that be.
Bro, those
Yeah,
guys.
Those guys
smoke.
there, those guys.
Yeah.
Well, I still call them bossmen. And I'm
Those
like,
guys
bruh.
smoke,
Eh.
brother.
Wait.
But now you calculate it. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying this based off a few of the Muslims I've interacted with.
Yeah.
Whereby haram is drinking.
Yeah.
For drinking, they're very serious about
Very
it.
serious.
I don't drink.
I'm not gonna explain it from
Yeah.
school.
But then, when it comes to fornication, man, you get my baby's coming over. First give me that room.
What? Hey,
Bruh.
give him the room.
And they will say it with a straight face.
With a
Even
straight
that
face.
Swiggy that shit
Yeah.
on his forehead. You say it with a straight face, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen Muslims eat pork.
But like,
Let me tell you a funny story. Eh? My auntie told me like when they were kiddos, there was a Muslim. Like you know, Uganda is a liberal country. Because if you're in Arabia, they will kill you if you're doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So this guy was a Muslim. He was born a Muslim. His entire family was Muslim. This guy used to drink and eat pork. But on Friday, he would be at the mosque, and everyone, all his boys knew it. Eh? So they were like, man, this guy can no longer shame us. So what did they do? His family caught him, locked him up in a room like this one. They fed him on biscuits and sodas for a month. After that month, he told his family, man, I've changed. Free me. The only thing that changed is he started praying 5 times a day. But in the evening, you'd be at the pork joint drinking.
But you know, we're not just.
there's way pork with beer. Like, man,
Oh,
I feel like whoever owns Jadi,
Yeah,
bruh.
that's serious, Rax.
Yeah.
But we're not judging anyone for your religious beliefs. We're just stating some facts here.
This is our own opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're free to comment in the comments.
Yeah.
To leave a comment.
These are personal
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah, you can just advise us.
And if you feel hurt, there's a high chance you're on the wrong side.
Yeah. How long have we done?
God damn. You should stop asking that.
No, you need to ask. 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do all our questions.
Let's-
We have all our remaining
let's-
questions.
Let's ban a few questions. How old do you want to be when you get married?
32.
32.
Yeah.
Age, you actually, it's not an age thing.
It's
It's a financial stability thing.
Antikati.
So today, if you get the money, are you
And
ready?
marry.
Nah, man.
If I get
me.
the money and I
Not
have
me.
the girl,
Yeah.
I know a year 4 who
Yeah.
proposed to a babe like this semester because he had the money. But the baby is always in a Range Rover being taken and brought back at 3 in the night. So now, it doesn't add up. Actually, sometimes she brought back 6 in the morning.
I wish you replied to me faster.
Man, reply to your babes.
Yeah, we shall do that. Who's your best friend? This one is a general question.
Man, I don't do the best friend thing, but I have a few close friends.
Yeah, we have a few close friends. This one is
Oh, Mama is my best friend.
your mom.
No, Mama, not my mom. Mama.
Because if it was your mom, you would be a sad boy, bro.
Sad. But you can't be best friends with my
Yeah,
mom.
they are guys who are close to their parents, and it's good.
Okay, if you say so.
It's highly recommended. These are now opinions that will get guys cancelled. This one was like
Yeah, let's risk some people's...
calling
lives.
girls the B word is okay.
Calling girls bitches.
I mean, if she's okay with it.
Okay, I've asked a few babes that question. Like, what would you do if I called you a bitch? Then they tell it's the context.
It's the context
Yeah,
in which.
it's the context.
So there are situations where I'm not going to give the situations.
Man, I'd never employ the word. I would never employ
Like-
the word.
I call my sisters bitches, eh?
Bro!
You guys are so close to your sisters. Like
They also
that's,
call me a bitch. That's like it's just like
it's just the way you guys be
Yeah.
playing around. Yeah.
so like when I'm talking to I was talking to nice bitch. Yeah? She was like, I feel hurt when you call your sister a bitch.
Man.
I even first kept quiet and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's not your sister.
Next question. I have a crush on you. I don't know. We don't know who you mean, so
Okay, we're going to get a crush section
Yeah, and we just put in.
and we first keep them. First tally, yeah. Because it seems.
Ah?
this one is long. When are we going? when are we going to see each other again? It's been so long.
Makes sense.
I don't think I have anyone in my life that I've not seen in a while that is close to me. Maybe you guys.
If it's a babe, as I said in the previous episode, I have someone I like. So, tough shit.
That's what is funny, but I don't know if it's me who did it. So you unlike my post. I don't know if I've unliked anyone's post. I don't think I do that.
You are bad people, by the way. You guys are bad people.
How?
So you guys be doing many things. Not replying to babes. You don't notice women. Yeah, you don't. This guy is realizing how many. He hasn't liked.
This one is crazy. This one is so crazy, man. This one is also an unpopular opinion. This guy is like, period sex is normal.
No, it's not.
And good for bonding.
Oh, good. You need help.
Or even. I don't think, man, whoever sent this, you're unclean. Bro, you're just dirty.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
You just
bro.
can't do that.
Okay, there's a book I read. In Form 3.
A book.
In Form 3, it was one of those African books. Eh?
Mm.
And this guy gave some babe like head when she was on her period. But in the book, they made it seem what? Romantic. When I calculated, first wait. All that blood. All that. Bruh.
That's nasty.
My future wife is watching this. I will not.
It's not even recommended, bro. You're dirty.
Ugh.
Yo. So and it's also
This guy is quiet.
Yo.
You'd consider it.
Nada.
No, you can't.
Fuck.
So and it's an unpopular opinion. Read it.
You can't even read it.
Man. Hey, let me read it. So, unpopular opinion. Smackist on uni. This shit is this shit
the question is Bodonians on university. I read this for my boys. They wanted to fight.
But nah, it's
They
not
wanted-
true.
But it's not true, man.
It's actually not true.
Oh, you guys, I shouldn't.
But I think it's one
Let's-
of
let's
the
skip it.
Bodonians we've had on our podcast.
Yeah,
It
guys,
must be one of
that's
them.
giving us headache. And they want national crusade. Man, fuck that shit.
Let's skip that question.
Like,
We're going to start talking.
you know that Kakido? They are
Lokoda.
Lokoda. Did you see what he posted on his IG?
Nah, I don't follow kids.
Man, I follow him because for some reason, but the guy was like, Koba, he had to win 3 times.
There's still one he has to win. Yeah. You know to make it 3, right?
He's won 3.
They won here.
No,
Nada.
I think last who won nationals?
They won seasons.
They won seasons. Who won nationals last year?
And a 3 isn't. Oh.
Yeah, that is how he did it. He has 3,
This fucking
and they
shit.
beat Bodonians again. I mean Ngonians.
But yeah, Budonians don't own uni.
Yeah,
Let
they
me
don't
tell you,
own
people
uni.
who own uni are people who drive GLEs, people who drive G-Wagons, people who drive TXs.
Yeah.
Those ones own uni.
Yeah, and people with the lecturers.
And babes who did lecturers. We love you guys. We're going for a paper and someone puts a question in our group. I'm like, what?
There guys should be having the questions. Why don't you share them?
Man, whenever it's a babe that sends it, I'm like, Ash, thank you. We have all benefited.
Man, you guys are hard.
The girls that did lecturers, we love you. Man, I can never judge you.
This is another another unpopular opinion. It's about women. Women aren't meant to be heads, but I still like heads. Like they're not supposed to be leaders.
But they still like it.
But I still don't stand for oppression. My point is, men should be in charge and women respected. What are your guys' opinions on
Yeah,
that?
I feel like that's a perfect woman, man. Like she knows what it is.
Nah, man, women can lead.
First of all, women can lead.
That's a fact.
Then I also know enough women who don't want to be respected.
Like they don't want to be respected.
She wants you to command her. She wants you to treat her like a doll. No, let them respond in the comment section if I'm wrong.
That's the thing. She wants you to tell her what to do.
Tell her what to do. Like, even if you're going to smash, tell her, get on the fucking bed. Bro, those are bits. Those are the other things. Man, I don't smash, but those are the stories I get. What?
Are you looking to date anyone right now?
Yeah, the girl I like.
Yeah. Mandims, this is an unpopular opinion. Mandems. The guy was like, Mandems. If you have weak leg, just give the girl head.
This is a babe. This is a babe.
Mandems. Mandems. If you have weak
This sounds
leg,
like one of our boys.
just
No.
give the girl
Exactly.
head.
Okay, why would your boys send mandems as a first thing?
I don't know, man.
Nah.
But do girls use mandems when they are communicating? I
So
think
she might be pretending to be a guy.
maybe.
That's a tough one. So
Well,
if you
have caught you,
if you have
caught you a mob shop.
if you have weak leg, now there's this series I watched, Big Mouth.
Mm.
So you watch Big Mouth.
I couldn't trust so nice.
Bro. It was a crazy series. I watched it in back. Now this guy was dating a bad babe. He was married to a bad babe. Then they asked her, how come you married him? Because man, Big Mouth is so graphic. They showed that he's lacking. So how come you married him? Man, he might not be giving me that experience. I said, but he has crazy head. So if you can't give her, if you have weak leg, accept. First take your L. Then give her what she wants.
And I feel like giving head to a woman is the only like pure way of pleasuring her. Wallah.
I have not been there. I'm
Okay.
still waiting for my wife.
Our next unpopular opinion: using girls for lash is not toxic at all.
Using, the word using.
Using.
It's not toxic though.
But like, they use the word using.
Using.
Yeah, using.
Like, you can't use somebody.
Like this guy.
That is,
Use man, but what can I say? My preacher was telling me something. Like you cannot use people to gratify yourself. It's wrong.
I feel like girls will use you for your money sometimes. Not all girls do that, but I know enough girls that use guys for
Just
their
imagine
money.
if she's giving you lash because she thinks you love her. Isn't that wrong?
Then you're giving her money because you think you love her. So
That's a weird.
so everyone is on their own agenda. But maybe how we should phrase it is,
Yeah.
don't use bad babes for that.
Use buddies for lash. Use buddies.
No,
for
guys,
lash.
recently,
Bro.
not recently, some time back, a long time ago, before I was chatting to this person I like,
Yeah.
I landed on this babe, and she's bad, like real bad. So I'm trying to chat to her, but she's like more closed.
Yeah.
So I begin to inquire around, like,
legs were closed.
no, she was, like when someone is like, I'm not into men, what?
Yeah.
So I inquire around her friends, like, what's up with this babe? And the last guy she was with used to make her send him nudes, and he would just collect them. He was building a gallery.
He was building a portfolio.
You didn't even want co.
He was like, bro. He even the name he put on her was some weird name, something bum. I forgot the name. So she used to send him nudes. She's a bad babe, guys. She sent him everything, and the guy got tired of her. He leaked them to the world.
Man, why do
First, give us the tag.
I can't give it to us, and here you're not supposed to share upon.
Okay. This one is someone. This one is someone.
I don't
say-
choose bad babes.
This one is someone saying they want us. Can you set me up with a friend?
We want to set you up with Jawini.
No, like as in they want to shoot their shots through the pod. Like
Who's the
person?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's anonymous.
We're about to do a dating segment on this.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
use
By
it
the
your
way,
shots.
we have a special pod coming in a month, in like a month or 2 months.
We have a dating segment.
Yeah, so send in the name of that person.
I know people that have a crush on you. Good for you.
Good for you.
I saw you screenshot my story. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But now what's wrong with screenshotting stories? Like you've put it to the public. It's our choice on how we utilize it.
Okay. I love hanging out with you. Good for you. My friend always talks about you so much. I think they talk about the pod so
Yeah,
much.
the pod.
So,
Yeah. Or the group of guys who's
yeah.
spelling.
And this one is weird. Caught you staring this week. No. I wasn't the one staring.
So if you go,
This guy, no, last bench.
so
Why is it so
instead
big?
of
What?
reading,
No, man.
No,
You see, when this question came in, I thought, bro, what babe have I stared at this week? And there was none. Okay, there was one,
You
but
said-
things ended.
I'm
so
trying to
there was
process the question.
none.
and I understand why I could have. This guy already knew his answer. Something's weird about that. Like,
there's something weird about
something weird about that.
Bro, this one you really did.
I should take you out on a movie date. They have not asked me. Oh wait, no, someone has. We are going actually. Final destination.
Hey man,
Final destination.
Is it a shorty?
Yeah, it's a show.
Good for you, man. What is doing?
By the way, Final Destination is coming out
Today.
it's out.
Wait, no, this guy's seeing the pod.
Fuck. 3 days ago.
3 days.
My friends told me, if you like me. Too many.
First filter your friends.
It's not me. Your friends are liars.
Liars.
But this guy.
Too nervous to tell you what's that Kathy?
I really like IRL.
What's that country?
What are you doing tomorrow? Fundas.
I'm chilling with a girl who likes me, hopefully.
My friends really like you. You're super genuine. I love that. Thank you.
No, that you actually feels like you guys are repeating shit.
No comment.
I read that.
What does that What does that even mean?
Bro, those laughing emojis at first.
Please reply to my messages. We'll do our best if it's any of us. When are we going to see each other again?
We've repeated.
It's
That's
been
we
so
are
long.
repeating.
We started repeating.
No, we're not repeat. Like people send in the same. What would you tell your crush when you met her? Just take it simple. Have a casual conversation, and don't try
Ask for a number
doing
first of
the
all.
most, because these Kampala girls can get the ick from the smallest thing.
You said crush.
Mm.
Okay, I think it depends. If your crush has dated before a toxic nigga, you can be that same guy.
Mm.
But if she has not experienced a toxic nigga before, don't be the same. Because she needs a guy to first break her, and then she learns how everything works.
But if she has dated the same,
Mm.
you be a true self.
Now,
Just animal
if
self.
she has dated a sim and she's not with the same, be toxic. That's not you have to be that. You don't have to be the opposite of the previous guy, but
Actually, even if she's still dating a
the same.
be toxic.
Be toxic.
Eh,
Bro, hardest movie character, Haddon Scott.
Haddon was too hard.
Haddon was too hard.
When it was in the name. Bro.
Man, but they overstretched that thing.
They
It
did.
was only 4 movies.
Four movies.
There's another one coming out.
No, it ended. They got married.
Yeah, they're supposed
Spoiler.
to.
They got married.
When did
They
they
got
get married?
married. Like the movie came out that year. You know,
Another one came out.
after over everything,
Crazy.
it ended.
But learn from that guy. Even if someone has that babe and they are locked in for marriage and their parents know that you can still get that babe.
Yeah.
Tell me if you're single.
I think we're all on the streets, but we're not on the street. Like we're on the cab, like at a coffee shop, just looking at you guys on the
There's
street.
this one. Everyone knows I like you.
That's not me. That's not me.
Kagolo DVD telling us we
Man.
love babes.
No,
What
really.
DVD is those love babes?
No. I talked this one.
Uh-huh.
This one is what would you tell your crush when you met? I talked to my crush who is single, and honestly, I just wanted to get to know her to see if things can go a little further. But there was no reciprocation, and maybe I wasn't that guy, and I respect her decision. But man, I had planned a business.
I had planned a business. Even
if we ended up friends.
Wait, she chased you completely.
Hold on, let me first read that. What's it say?
From that, it looks like the guy went to shoot his shot
Kawa.
and ended up just.
I talked to my crush who is single, and honestly, I just wanted to get to know her to see if things can go a little further.
Yeah.
But there was no reciprocation, and maybe I wasn't the guy, and I respect her decision. But man, I had planned a business. Even if we ended up friends, guess nice guys always lose.
We lost us at the end.
This guy is crying. I think he went and I was like, man, even if she die work out, we can be friends. Then that babe chased him completely.
What do you mean business?
That guy should know that there are so many women out there.
Ooh. Who's this? It's perfect.
Did we read that one?
No, we haven't read this one.
Read it. First read to me again.
I want to be on a balcony
Oh.
in Greece. Man, whoever said this, you're crazy.
First read it properly.
I want to be on a balcony in Greece receiving some back shots. Eh?
But I can recreate Greece in my room.
Bruh.
I don't know, man. I feel like everybody has that one fantasy that the I mean,
But of all countries, Greece.
Man, Greece, it's unique. Not everyone says Greece.
yeah, because people are going to say stupid things like Hawaii,
Maldives.
Maldives.
Man, the Maldives are
Oh, when was this sent?
This is a long time ago, man. Like 2 weeks ago.
She asked me out.
Kongs.
Kawaii, you know, your mom.
I'm mob. I'm so shocked. Show me she first tagged it on the. See, it says I'm going to ask you out.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? 18 days.
18 days.
She
Yeah.
did. Crazy.
I really want, man, some of this. I miss. Let me look for
But
the.
then these are anonymous messages. Like we don't see the names.
Yeah, people. I think people know the anonymous. This one. You only pay attention to certain people.
Why do you only pay attention to certain?
No, it's you. It's
Pizza, why do you only pay attention to
I
certain?
don't pay attention to many people.
See, it's Peter.
But still, I don't think it's because people don't know my first name's pod.
But they know Peter is on that pod.
They don't know.
Mohenda Peter, you keep
The
introducing
person-
yourself. You introduced yourself in the last episode.
Wait.
this one. This guy sent in this message.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, she's just a baddie because you be desperate. But once you learn to read between the lines, she's normal. She just knows how to look good in public.
No,
She's
Yeah.
bad.
I don't agree.
I feel like there are some people.
I
who
feel
know
like
how to
she's
look good.
bad.
Okay, first of all, this is me being very plain. I've met some babes, and whether you're desperate or not desperate, she'll be a baddie. Whether, like, whatever scenario you put her in, she'll be a baddie. If you put 10 babes, she'll be like top 2 in those 10 babes each time. So, bro, some babes are actually genuine baddies.
Yeah, man, let's do this last one, then we conclude. I feel like every generation passed through. And our kids also at their time will pass. Will as pass in the same. Jesus,
Man, if that's a bit, red flag.
man, I can't read because
That's a guy, but that shit has typed.
Maybe the guy was high. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
we need to understand who a baddie is. Every girl nowadays is a baddie.
Last topic of discussion, that one. Who is a baddie?
Man, who's a baddie?
Who is a baddie to you? We are 3 here. Who is a baddie to you?
Short,
Eh?
light skinned, forehead.
Okay.
Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I like short girls, not bucket short.
Okay,
But
short.
like short,
Short is a common thing.
light skinned.
You said light skin as well?
Yeah, light skinned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind the chocolate babe, yeah.
Okay.
Somehow I like tattoos, man. I like
Tattoos?
tattoos, yeah. Like, you give me that kind of like fantasy. Also, I like hair that's not black
Mm.
on a babe. Like, if I'm seeing a babe with like white things, like not white creamish things.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think a baddie knows herself. Like, you never have to like.
Now there are some shorties that peak at a certain point, so they just have to get people's attention before they realize they're
Baddies know that they are baddies.
You know that there are babes in class who just realize they are baddies.
There are babes in class. You guys are saying they didn't know they were baddies.
They didn't know they were
But
baddies.
they always knew they were baddies.
They
They just didn't care about your opinion. and
No, they've just realized they are baddies. They've just realized they are baddies. Because everyone in group, even when they ask you for like study material, they're like, can all the baddies send me with this? Then they
Guys
tag the babe.
Okay, but truth is,
Mm.
height. Okay, man, I've seen some really tall girls that are. We had a baddie on the pod the other time.
Yeah, the
Chloe.
bad, yeah.
Tall body. So height is.
Yeah.
It's just us who are.
That's
Our
what.
height is the issue.
Me, I'm not going to comment.
Skin tone. But I don't think skin tone affects our body. Seen some dark
I
skin
think it
babes.
does, bro.
No, there's a song by Wizkid where there was a babe she was singing about Justin Sky.
What song is it?
Justin Sky.
Yeah, that I focus on that.
Yeah, like her that song she did when she was 17 with Wizkid.
Yeah, and she's
brown skin.
But she was
no, that's B.
Bro, but that she like they I think the makeup the person who did the makeup, as in they made her skin so dark.
But she's dark skinned. But
she
was bad.
But she's bad.
She was bad. Then light skins. Okay, I don't think skin tone whatever.
Skin tone matters.
No, I've just told you about a dark skin babe.
They don't care.
Anyways, man.
Then what else did we say? Height, skin tone.
Height. But okay, you guys said height doesn't matter.
You know what? Let me just summarize it. What makes a body is her face. Let me tell you, she can be thin for her face.
Nah. You're not going to say body with like big boobs and a small like that's not a body, bro.
After the pod, I'll send you pictures. Let's finish the pod.
Anyways, man, we'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.